Today is a really happy day for me. I must say that at the beginning of Formula E, it was my friend Lawrence Yu and I here in Hong Kong. We had a dream, the dream of make possible a race in the heart of this amazing city. And today we can announce that a Formula E race will take place in Hong Kong on October 9th, 2016. And I want to thank many people who have been very important to make this dream a reality. I want to thank the Tourism Commission. We've been working with them for many months, years I would say, to make this possible. Thank you so much for all your effort and your work together with us. Thank you. Of course, Chief Executive, I want to thank you very much for honoring us with your presence here today, which is a great support for this event, which we hope will be in Hong Kong for many years to come. Thank you so much for coming. Of course, I want to thank my good friend Lawrence Yu. Him and I, we've been, as I said, dreaming about this for many years now. And he has made possible that we will have this race, which I think will become the most beautiful race of the Formula E calendar. I mean, we race all over the world. We race in London, we race in Moscow, we race in Los Angeles, we race in Buenos Aires, we race all over the globe. But nowhere in the planet you can find a race with a backdrop like the backdrop we will have here in Hong Kong. And I will especially want to thank also Nelson Piquet. Nelson has literally flown around the world to be here today with us. He is a very well-deserved champion of the first Formula E season, and that's a bit of a historic achievement. I think in 50 years, when all the cars in the world will be electric, and when Formula E will be, the main World Racing Championship, people will look back and say, the first ever winner of Formula E, Nelson Piquet. And thank you so much for making the effort and coming here. Formula E wants to make the world a better place. Formula E wants to have cleaner cities, cities with less pollution, cities where the cars don't make noise or make less noise, and don't have these toxic gas, NOx particles polluting our streets where people live. This is our dream, that in many years all the cars in the world will be electric. And we know we share with Hong Kong the same ambition to make this place a cleaner place, less pollution, and better for the lives of everybody. Thank you so much to all that have been involved. Thank you again, Mr. Chief Executive, for being here with us. And I invite you all in exactly 1 year time to be here in these streets for the Formula E Hong Kong E-Prix. Thank you so much.
And thank you, Alejandro Agag. Thank you so much.
呢個真係 Mr. Agag。咁咧頭先佢講嘅大意咧就係話佢好榮幸喺度宣佈咧，香港電區大獎賽咧將會喺2016年嘅10月9號咧香港舉行㗎。咁而香港電區大獎賽咧將會係國際汽聯電區方程式錦標賽嘅一項非常之大嘅盛事嚟㗎。咁今次嘅香港賽道得以能夠順利咁樣通過審核咧，就係有賴香港旅遊事務處啦，同埋香港汽車會咧多月嚟嘅一啲艱苦嘅努力咧，咁佢代表呢一個電區方程式同埋合作伙伴 Formula Electric Racing 咧係向各位表示咧係衷心嘅致謝㗎。咁而電區方程式咧係一個全球首個全電區嘅賽車賽事嚟㗎。咁佢已經喺呢個賽事首個賽季咧，喺2014年嘅9月咧已經喺北京咧係開幕㗎啦。咁之後咧就去過10個唔同嘅城市咧嘅賽道度臨時嘅賽道度咧係試跑㗎。咁錦標賽咧將會係秉承能源啦、環境啦同埋娛樂3個核心嘅價值咧，去推動社會咧邁向電氣化嘅未來㗎。
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my great honor and privilege to invite the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, the Honourable C.Y. Leung, on stage to say a few words.
而家我哋有請香港特別行政區行政長官梁振英先生係為我哋致辭嘅，有請。
Mr. Agag, Mr. Yu, Mr. Piquet Jr., ladies and gentlemen, government colleagues. Having listened to Mr. Agag's address, I thought I should speak from my heart as well, after which I shall read part of the prepared text as written by my speech writer, otherwise you'll be awfully disappointed. This is the realization of a dream that the Hong Kong government co-owns. Mr. Yu, I remember vividly, approached me through none other than the Central Policy Unit, the CPU of Hong Kong government, about the possibility of organizing an e-prix in Hong Kong. Now, as you well know, the Hong Kong government is a rule-based government. Namely, even the chief executive cannot just press a button and say, let it happen. We have to meet all the rules and requirements in Hong Kong, make sure that the government itself doesn't break any of these rules and policies or even laws. And therefore, it's taken us some time to realize this dream and realize it properly. And here we are today, and we're very proud to share the realization of this common dream. As Mr. Agag said, we provide a perfect setting for this event, which we all look forward to. I often describe Hong Kong as a harbour city that has double sides. There are many harbour cities in the world, but I have yet to find another harbour city that is like Hong Kong, in a sense that we are very similar to a type of Chinese embroidery that's called Suzhou embroidery, where you can actually admire the embroidery, admire the work from both sides. And we have a harbour in the middle of the city, so you can appreciate the harbour and the city backdrop behind it from the Hong Kong Island side, and we'll do it likewise from the Kowloon side. The reason why we want to realize this dream in Hong Kong is partly because it's an exciting event that we like to host, and we like to invite our friends to Hong Kong to share with us this very exciting event. You might call that tourism, but Hong Kong is an open society, we're welcoming society, and we like friends from all around the world to share this excitement with us. Secondly, Hong Kong is a great showcase for anything that's exciting, anything that's attractive, because we are an international city, and additionally we are a Chinese city, and obviously we like to invite our friends from across the boundary to share the excitement with us. More importantly, Hong Kong government is promoting e-transport. We'll be promoting the use of e-vehicles, and this has been having very good attraction. Now this is where I'm going to read from my prepared text. We offer tax incentives and work together with the private sector to set up a charging network to support the operation of electric vehicles. We have also set up a $300 million pilot green transport fund. The mission of the fund is to subsidize transport operators to try out green forms of transport and also innovative transport technology. And what would be better promotion of e-transport than to hold this exciting event in Hong Kong, and that's why we are here today. And I thank Mr. Yu for taking this initiative to Hong Kong government. I thank all my colleagues in the various departments, and many government departments involved, who have worked tirelessly to, again, using Mr. Agag's work to realize this dream that we witness today. So all the best to the organizers, and I very much look forward to joining the event personally on the day. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chief Executive. If you'd like to stay on the stage. Now, I'm sure all of you are very keen to see what lies under the cover. We're about to show you that, and I'd like to invite to join the Hong Kong Chief Executive, Mr. Nelson Piquet Jr., the reigning and world's first FIA Formula E champion, to join us.
係啦，我諗大家都好想知道呢一塊布後邊冚住啲乜嘢，其實啲呼之特欲出㗎啦。咁我哋而家請埋小飛騎上嚟咧，幫我哋一齊撬啊嘛。
So, we're about to unveil, ladies and gentlemen, the future of motorsport competition, the race car of tomorrow, today.
不如我哋一齊嚟數3、2、1好嘛？預備
3, 2, 3.
哦，等一等先。預備
3,
3、
2, 1.
係一架電驅方程式嘅戰車。
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd also like to invite onto the stage Mr. Greg So, Secretary for Commerce and Economic Development.
而家我哋嚟歡迎係香港特別行政區商務及經濟發展局局長蘇錦良先生咧，係上台一齊影相㗎。
Ladies and gentlemen, a huge, enormous thank you to the Chief Executive of the Hong Kong Special Administrative Region, the Honourable C.Y. Leung and Mr. Greg So for joining us here today. Thank you, gentlemen.
多謝晒行政長官蘇局長同埋謝不奇嘅，多謝晒。
Sorry, Nelson, we're going to leave you on stage for a while, if that's okay.
請留步謝不奇。
Joining Nelson Piquet Jr. up on the stage in just a few seconds, we've got some more distinguished guests, and we're about to announce who they are. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mr. Lawrence Yu, President of the Hong Kong Automobile Association, Ms. Mei Tang, COO of Formula Electric Racing, and once again Mr. Alejandro Agag up on the stage.
跟住咧，我哋係請香港汽車會會長余錦基提名紳士啦，仲有就係 Formula Electric Racing Hong Kong Limited 嘅營運總監唐傑小姐，仲有就係國際汽聯電驅方程式錦標賽行政總裁 Alejandro Agag 嘅。
Okay, can we one shot left side, please? Thank you. One shot left side. Okay, can we one shot on the left side, all from stop? Thank you.
While our guests are on stage, I hear Mr. Lawrence Yu, President of the HK Automobile Association, has a few words for us.
而家我哋咧係請香港汽車會會長余錦基提名紳士啦，係為我哋致辭嘅，有請。
我死黨 Mr. Aga， 我哋嘅世界冠軍 我嘅拍檔阿 May， 咁啊頭先講咗咁多英文之後咧，都係時候揾人講翻廣東話㗎啦嚇。咁啊好開心啦！頭先特首親自嚟到主禮呢個 Formula E。本來咧就有人寫咗個稿俾我講嘅，咁咧我就70歲啦，今年，咁啊我諗覺得70歲咧就唔需要人哋話俾我聽我要講乜嘢，咁我講乜嘢都係心裏面講出嚟嚇，啱唔啱聽我都唔理㗎啦嚇，鬼叫我咁老咩係嘛？咁我淨係覺得一樣嘢，70歲香港俾咗一個好好嘅生日禮物俾我，就係呢個電動方程式呢個賽事喺香港舉行到，一個好美麗嘅生日禮物，俾呢個白野公。我記得差唔多3年前咧，我第一次認識阿 Mr. A 嘅時候咧，我哋兩個傻佬咧就喺呢條馬路度行，咁佢就話：哎呀，羅文你知唔知啊？如果個電視呢條賽車個電視喺呢度影埋去呢邊行埋啲觀眾，哇！嗰邊又係嗰啲高樓大廈，真係好靚啊！咁我係啊，如果我哋舉行到啊，真係好靚嘅。咁啊，最初同大家傳媒講嘅時候咧，亦都有好多傳媒同我講，佢話：阿余生啊，余會長，呢個係 Mission Impossible， 係唔可能嘅史務嚟嘅。咁但係原來經過好多人嘅努力，好多人嘅投入，好多人嘅用心，一齊拍檔，好難做嘅嘢都係可以做到嘅。咁啊，真係做到咯。咁啊或者而家頭先佢哋講咗好多之後咧，我真係有好多傳媒或者好多朋友香港嘅市民咧都唔明白 Formula E 電動方程式係咩嚟嘅。其實電動方程式係一個100%電動嘅賽車，呢一個係一個 Green Racing 綠色嘅賽事，即係咧係完全冇廢氣嘅。咁啊，另外一樣嘢亦都係咧係 City Race。平時嘅賽事咧，你要去好遠好遠先至去到睇到賽車，但係電動方程式咧就係將個跑道擺喺街度，等啲市民好容易咁嚟到睇到，你唔需要成個幾半日咁走去睇場賽車嚇。呢個就係 Street Race 同埋 Circuit Race 個分別啦。就英文講下 ，We bring the circuit to the people 嚇。咁啊，另外一樣嘢咧就係、大家睇到啦，啲胎咧冇 F1 啲咁闊，又有紋嘅。呢個亦都係環保喎。我哋係一套胎，無論乜鬼嘢天氣咧，都係呢套胎，又唔準換胎嘅。唔想喺用咁多rubber 一啲橡膠嘅嘢啦嚇。咁啊用電啦。咁啊Formula E 同另外有啲唔同嘅就係咩咧？就係Street Circuit 同埋咧，我哋喺香港嚟緊嘅時候咧，就會係有 Supporting Race 都係電動車嘅嚇。另外仲有我哋會有 After Race Party， 做完之後咧，咁好環境咁靚咧，我哋喺度賽完車就喺度開 party。咁啊，希望啲香港嘅市民可以一齊享受賽車兼呢個盛事啦，同埋咧，我將會後邊嚟嘅一年咧，有好多嘢要做，例如我要捉住我個老友阿林建岳咧，就睇下點樣宣傳呢個運動，同埋咧喺呢樹港晚黑咧做啲咩特別嘅節目，令到我哋呢個香港 Formula E 咧，唔敢講話一定係全世界最好，一定係最有興趣一個賽事嚇。我好相信我哋香港人係做得到嘅一定係最有興趣嘅一個 Formula E 喺呢度。我諗我唔想阻大家咁多時間啦。仲最後尾一定要再講嘅頭先特首梁生有講啊， 我哋希望經過電動方程式咧，可以推行呢個電動車喺呢個全世界輸，令到我哋呢個大城市裏邊咧冇咁多廢氣啊。另外咧就係、可以加速咁樣令到咧呢個電動車嘅發展，因為有 Formula E Racing 嘅個電動車嘅發展就會發展得快啲。有好多人覺得電動車好似好遙遠㗎，我話俾你聽，唔係好遙遠嘅。當嗰啲電池可以輕一半，當嗰啲電池嘅發展可以多1倍嘅能源嘅話咧，其他啲問題係咪解決晒㗎啦？咁電動車係汽車嘅將來 Formula E 鬥車，亦都係喺 Autosport 汽車運動裏邊咧係一個新嘅一頁。我講俾你聽，呢一頁嚟緊啦。再一次多謝大家嘅捧場，我希望咧電動車呢個信息咧可以傳咗出去全世界，令到我哋呢個世界咧能夠乾淨啲喺呢個健康啲同埋環保啲。Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much。多謝大家。
Thank you, Mr. Lawrence Yu.
多謝晒余會長嘅。
We'd now like to call upon Ms. Mei Tang, COO of Formula Electric Racing, to also say a few words, but this time in English.
而家咧，我哋有請 Formula Electric Racing Hong Kong Limited 嘅營運總監唐傑小姐啦，為我哋致辭嘅，有請。
Good afternoon, everyone, ladies and gentlemen, and friends from media. Mr. Yu and Mr. Gag have already said a lot about the race, so I'll keep it short. On behalf of Formula Electric Racing, I would like to express our sincere thanks to the Hong Kong government, particularly the Tourism Commission, for their assistance in bringing the Formula E Championship to Hong Kong, and also for ensuring that the race circuit complies with the highest international safety standards. We're also very grateful for valuable and ongoing support of the Hong Kong Automobile Association, Hong Kong AA, and the gentleman who has so passionately championed the event is President Mr. Lawrence Yu. We look forward to continuing our work with the government, Hong Kong AA, our local partners, as well as the wider community to ensure the Formula E Championship Hong Kong E-Prix is both an international acclaimed success and an event of which the whole SAR will be proud. Thank you.
Thank you, Mei Tang.
多謝晒唐傑姐。係啦，咁頭先唐傑姐嘅意思咧，大概就係話佢代表呢個 Formula Electric Racing 咧係衷心咁樣去感謝香港政府啦，特別係呢一個旅遊事務處咧全力協助咧，將呢一個錦標賽咧帶嚟香港㗎。咁亦都同時咧係保證呢一個賽道咧係符合國際嘅最高標準，咁亦都係好感激呢個香港汽車會咧，尤其是係會長余錦基先生嘅大力推動㗎。咁佢都好期望咧，可以大家喺各方面一齊攜手合作咧，將呢一個賽事咧發展成為一個國際嘅知名嘅一個大賽㗎。
Ladies and gentlemen, a big thank you again to Mr. Alejandro Agag, Ms. Mei Tang, and Mr. Lawrence Yu for joining us on the stage. Nelson, if you don't mind staying, the others will now depart. It's a long day for us. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a fantastic opportunity having the reigning FIA Formula E champion here with us in Hong Kong. So what we're going to do is ask a couple of questions to Nelson Piquet Jr., get his answers, and we'll also be giving you the answers in Cantonese.
咁難得咧，我哋有我哋嘅冠軍喺度啦，一位冠軍人馬，咁呢家係要你問一問佢關於比賽啊呢架車嘅嘢啦嚇。
So, Nelson, welcome to Hong Kong. Could you tell us a little bit about your championship-winning FIA Formula E season that's just finished?
Well, first of all, good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's such an amazing city, such an amazing event, and such an amazing announcement today that we're going to be racing here in exactly 1 year. Answering your question, yes, the season ended a couple of months ago in June in London, and it was a very long season. It was the first Formula E season, and it was a great season for me. Obviously, we won it, but it was just very interesting, you know. In the beginning, I didn't know what it was all about. We didn't know what to expect, and the series just proved itself race after race, going to so many amazing events and doing so amazing races. Was such a close championship, was such an amazing battle between the drivers, between the teams. The competition was amazing, and at the end, we won the championship by 1 point. And after Alejandro putting this whole series together, and suddenly championship finally starting and ending was a 1 point difference between the first place and second place. I think none of us couldn't imagine a better, more exciting finish than we had. So thank you, Alejandro, for creating this series, for having the innovation and the idea and, let's say, the guts to really start all of this. And just a pleasure to be here, and I'm very honored.
我翻譯一下咧，就係我哋頭先問佢咧，關於攞到呢一個電驅方程式嘅賽季嘅冠軍嘅一啲感受咁，佢就話咧，佢哋嘅車隊咧喺呢一個美國嘅長堤站咧攞到冠軍之後咧，佢哋就覺得佢哋有機會咧係攞到呢一個年度嘅總冠軍㗎。咁而奪得呢一個國際汽聯重點大賽嘅冠軍頭銜，同埋呢個全球第一屆嘅電驅方程式嘅錦標咧，絕對對於佢嚟講咧係佢呢一個職業生涯裏面嘅一個好大嘅亮點嚟㗎。
So now you know how you would sound speaking Cantonese. Very well done. Nelson, could you share with us a little bit about what it takes as a driver to be successful in the Formula E series?
Well, I mean, this car, as you guys seeing, it's an electric car, but it takes all of the skills as a normal car takes to drive. I mean, the car is very quick. It's very difficult to drive. We go to very difficult tracks, obviously all the tracks we go, all urban tracks, close to the public, so we have to build tracks. They're all street tracks, so it's very, very challenging, like any other race car. And I think one of the main things that I've learned this year is how to be efficient, and that's the one word that we have been using a lot in this whole season, is the efficiency. Is being efficient, trying to drive, trying to be clean, and trying to use as less energy as possible to be able to have a better strategy. And that's something that I've learned between me and the team together, working really hard, is how to be more efficient. And I think that was a big secret of how to be part of winning this championship, was just to be more efficient than anybody else. So I think now in the world, everybody's trying to be more efficient with everything, not only racing, but any kind of other aspects. We're trying to be able to make the world last longer. I think we're all trying to be cleaner and more efficient in all the aspects. So at least on the driving side of it, I've learned a lot this year. It taught me a lot of things, and I can't wait for the second season to start.
係啦，咁我哋問佢咧，頭先就係話揸架咁嘅電驅方程式嘅作為一個車手要有啲咩條件咧？咁佢講咗好簡單嘅就係話要有效率。佢因為咧揸呢架車咧，你成日都要諗，因為佢係電池嘅，所以咧你係要諗下點樣可以控制得到佢用電啦，咁然後又同時係可以行得最快最遠嘅。咁呢個就係佢嘅心得啦。
Thank you, Jack. Final question, Nelson. We're all very proud because we come from Hong Kong. We're very proud of this city, but we'd like to hear what you personally feel about the series coming to Hong Kong October 9th next year.
Well, I'll give my honest answer. I came to Hong Kong the first time 10 years ago, and when I raced at Macau, the Grand Prix of Macau, and I didn't really remember much about it. Since 10 years ago, I've been traveling so many different places, and I kind of forgot. And when I got here yesterday, when I saw how amazing this city, how much it grew from 10 years ago to now, and how big this place is, and today also sightseeing a little bit, I mean, I was even more happy and even more impressed about having a race over here, and just imagining that we're going to be having a race right around this area, which is probably one of the most prime areas of Hong Kong. It's amazing, Formula E has been proving that we're going every year, and every race, every moment we're proving that we're going to better and better locations. And obviously after Hong Kong, it's hard to go to a better place than here. So I'm really happy and really proud to be able to race in these streets.
咁我哋啱最後一條問題咧，就係問呢一個錦標賽嚟香港舉行咧，佢有啲咩睇法㗎？咁佢就話佢10年前咧嚟過香港咧，係因為佢去呢個澳門作賽嘅，作呢個方程式賽嘅。咁佢話發覺香港10年嚟咧係改變咗好大嘅，咁佢咧係非常期待咧來年咧佢嚟香港作賽㗎。
Thanks, Nelson. We're just going to keep you on stage for a couple more minutes. I know it keeps going on and on, but I'm so privileged and wonderful to have you here. And we want to thank all of our guests for coming today. And don't forget, Nelson, of course, will be back hopefully with us next year, October 9th, 2016. The Hong Kong E-Prix will not only be the biggest sporting and entertainment event the city has seen, what we're trying to do too is inspire a whole new generation of motor racing professionals to follow in the footsteps of Nelson Piquet Jr. and such local successful heroes as Ma Chi Lee and Daryl Ouyang. The Ouyang Future Stars program introduces Hong Kong youngsters to the world of go-karting. And we have a few of its members here today who are very, very keen to meet their hero on stage. Please come up, guys, and meet Nelson Piquet Jr.
係啦，嗱咁再一次多謝我哋嘅貴賓嚟臨啦。咁其實咧呢個電區大獎賽咧，唔單止係香港嘅一項體育盛事啦，咁更加咧可以為香港培育新一批咧我哋新嘅車手已經上車啦上嚟啦。咁佢哋咧就譬如可以培育到好似李英健啊或者歐陽若曦啦呢啲咁有盛名嘅一啲職業賽車手㗎。咁而歐陽若曦明日之星嘅賽車培訓計劃咧，就為我哋培養咗呢啲咁嘅小朋友啦。咁佢哋咧就上嚟咧同佢嘅呢個偶像咧見面㗎。
望一望前面啊！我哋揾個 downstairs。
You're really young.
You got to start here. You see it.
I'm too late. Sorry.
Okay, gentlemen, please. Okay, Taylor, one's on the left side. Thank you.
Nelson, thank you so much for everything you've done today, and I'm sure you're an inspiration to our young friends who are so keen to learn about the Formula E car. In the meantime, we want to thank all of our guests. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for attending today, and we would like to invite you to stay and enjoy a glass of champagne with us after we finish.
多謝晒李信小不期嘅，亦都多謝我哋幾位明日之星㗎。咁再次多謝各位嘉賓嚟臨我哋今日呢一個新聞發佈會。咁咧就非常之感謝大家能夠同我哋一齊見證，而且咧係對呢一項盛事喝彩㗎。咁我哋誠意咧邀請各位出席稍後嘅香檳酒會。明年嘅今日，我哋期待咧同大家一齊喺香港電區大獎賽咧係再次見面。明年再見。
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you October 9th, 2016, a year from today, for Formula E Hong Kong.
多謝晒。
We are green, we are pleasure, and it's a fun lesson you bring along.